Hello everybody, I'm Julia from Urban Yoke and welcome back to another fun episode of the Urban Yoke vlog. So recently we've been working on our raised beds, which we have dubbed our food chapels, and well, it's been going really well. So we finished preparing the covers to go on top of them since the shade netting arrived, and then we began preparing this area around me to put up our hoop house slash greenhouse slash shade house, whatever you want to call it really. Some of you may know we have a problem with monkeys and a few other pests in the area, so we have to close the areas in which we are growing our food. So we will have this lovely piece behind me, which is about 6 by 4 meters I believe, and then the food chapels at the back, which are 1.1 meters all around. So yes, today we're going to be putting up the actual hoop one, so the PVC pipes are going up, and hopefully we can get the shade netting up as well. Yeah, let's check it out. So in preparation for the hoop house area, we wanted to create as much growing space as possible within the contained space, as well as just change it up a bit to make it more usable, more practical, so we can fit a wheelbarrow in when required. So the first thing that we decided to do was track down some hay bales or straw bales or grass bales. Charles managed to find someone close by with a fairly decent price, and so we decided to get 30 of them and fix up the area and mulch the other beds. So what we've done is lined the inside of what the hoop house will be with the grass bales, and then the inside area we pulled up all the paving and repaved it in such a way to maximize the actual growing space on the ground. So we'll be growing on top of the bales as well as on the ground in these rather lovely beds that turned out after a fair amount of work that was done. Cool, I'm gonna go around and show you exactly what I'm talking about. And then the last thing is Charles prepared some lovely grow boxes that we're going to put some strawberries and other lovely things in within the greenhouse or hoop house as well, which I'm looking forward to because we don't really get much fruit of our own. But nonetheless, it's going to be fun to be able to snack on something rather than it getting to the birds or monkeys. This is the pathway that Charles and I put in the other day. I didn't really get to film any of it. It was quite a bit of hard work, but we disassembled the quail cage that was basically sitting in the corner over there, and they're just waiting in their temporary home. So once this is up, we'll be letting the quails stay in here permanently. So we have their water over there and then some hidey holes, and they can just go around and nest where they like. So right now we're just waiting for Charles and my dad to get back from the shops with the pipes so that we can finish the hoop house, greenhouse. And in the meantime, I'm going to go out to our front gate and help Sam finish up putting the lemongrass as our hedging, since lemongrass grows all year round here, so it's quite nice to have it as a bit of a hedging, as it's quite nice smelling and it's quite drought tolerant. So yeah, very exciting. Alright, so while we're waiting for Charles and my dad to get back from the shop, we have in the meantime finished putting the lemongrass in the front, and they're busy getting watered right now. I thought I would just show you our food chapels. So as you can see, we have 40% shade cloth, grey shade cloth on it, so it still lets in quite a bit of light, and it doesn't create that much shade, but it does help prevent the monkeys and birds from getting in, and we will on occasion be opening it up. So what we have done to ensure that they do not get opened or that they can't really get their hands underneath was add in some string, so it's woven in here, and then we tighten it and clip it into screws, and then it's tied on, which is very exciting. So when we want to use it, all we have to do is open up otherwise we just go ahead. Alright, so the hoop houses material, like I said, is on the way, but Charles did manage to finish setting these up yesterday, so he put in the last layer of compost and topsoil and then mulched it over with remaining straw from the grass bales. So that's very exciting that that is done. Yay! These triangles will be for the thornless blackberries, and we will be covering them while they fruit, just to keep them away from the birds and the monkeys. I'm looking forward to it. Never grown them before. Very exciting. Okay, so the materials for the hoop house greenhouse has arrived, and we're busy gluing together the PVC pipes. So we're using PVC weld to ensure that they stay together, and in the meantime Sam is busy grinding down the pipes that they will be that the pipes will be going over. So they are just Y bars that have been made slightly smaller so that the 50mm PVC pipes can fit over them. The pipes themselves were 6-meter lengths cut into 3, and yeah, let's get to gluing, and we'll see you just now in the end. Okay, so we have come to the end of today. We have not yet completed the greenhouse, but I went ahead and started sewing up the shade netting that's to go on, and the structure is up, as you can see behind me, next to me. Structure is here and waiting to be covered. So we got quite a lot of work done today. Even though we had to change our plans, it landed up being a design that both Charles and myself actually prefer, and getting into this project with my dad and Sam has definitely been a lot of fun. So we will pick it up again tomorrow and finish off then. So see you tomorrow, guys. So good morning and welcome back to another part of this fun adventure of getting a usable growing area in our garden. So it's Sunday morning and we're gonna get started on putting the shade netting over the greenhouse, and yeah, let's see how far we get today. Okay, so we have most of the shade netting up, so well, and the bales have been put back, which is very exciting. The change of our plans has forced the strawberry planters to be on the outside of the greenhouse, so we'll figure out how to bring those back in here. And yeah, the last thing that we have to do is get the door or the front end covered, and then we are done with the setup here. How exciting! Cool, try not to bump the camera over. Waiting for love. Okay. Oh, Mr. B. Alright guys, I'm throwing things on the floor. Our little doorway is done and complete, and we think it's going to be pretty sturdy and keep the quails in. So we need to finish up doing the little gate that we have going on this side, and then we are going to introduce the quails and we are done. How exciting! I can't wait! Put this back. I can go here.
It's always you two. Go kill. Come on.
So was that last one? Hey, that one went straight to a pipe.
Oh, cute.
What do you think? Good job, mate. Okay guys, so we have come to the end of our video. Quails have been released, the house is up, shade netting is on, and we are tired. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.